Hello everybody and welcome back to Halo 2. I'm Procrastinated Gaming and we're now playing The Great Journey. Does it involve explosives? I imagine it involves explosives. Alright, I'll take the Wraith, you take the Spectre then. Sorry about my rant the other day. I was very tired when I was recording and just I was struggling to find commentary, so I explained the lore of the Halo universe. Basically means that all these species, including the brutes and the grunts, are super advanced to what they should be because they've actually had several additional million years of evolution that we don't know anything about because we kind of got wiped out in the galaxy. And only the samples that survived, because the Forerunners took samples of every planet, lived. Oh, no, I didn't want to get out. Why did... Basically, they had surviving populations that they dropped off, and the Halos, whilst also weapons, were designed to be preserves for keeping populations alive until the Flood were destroyed. Hence why what's his bloody name? He's only the main villain in 4. Basically, hence why that guy, the Forerunner who's still alive, you see him in a cutscene turn a load of humans into Prometheans that were on a Halo because it was a reserve for keeping them alive whilst the Flood were being fought. Looks like we're supposed to be getting into a scarab, are we? Say any more for any more. You know, even as a berserker, you'd think they'd see sense in not charging the tank. It was a theory, not a good scientific theory, but there was someone, I can't remember his bloody name now, and I mentioned the theory. Oh, hello. Had a little bit of a brown alert moment because of those hunters, but nice to see you. Yeah. Basically, it was a theory that was disproved when it was found out that we share a majority of DNA with everything on this planet. You still get people who think it's true, but turns out, no, not true at all. It's a nice sci-fi theory, and a lot of sci-fi universes use it. The whole, oh well, humanity's actually super advanced, and the reason we've advanced so far as we were sent back to Earth and forced into a primitive... Sorry, there's a plane flying overhead for some reason. It's because we were forced into some primitive existence. It's like, no, if that were true, the other organisms on this planet would be advanced to a much further degree. Well, they'll fight for us, but you won't be anymore. Bloody hell, these hunters are effective. I'm glad they're on my side at the minute. Great. Boots with shotguns. Just what I needed. Even better, the shotguns got sent over the edge. At least they go down to grenade fire. I mean, you can try and run, but you kind of took shots at me. You ain't living. It was a nice theory, I suppose. Well, not a nice theory, it was a terrifying theory, because if whatever forced us back to a primitive state came back, or what if it imposed laws saying, hey, don't go beyond the atmosphere, you know, these are some terrifying consequences of we're fighting an enemy we're not ready to deal with. Like I said, it was disproven. It's still, some people hold on to it. It's like, oh, we're super advanced for our age on this planet. That's what's shooting at me. I was wondering what's hit me then. Ow! But like I said, it was completely disproven when it was found out how much DNA we have in common with the rest of the species on our planet. It's like, yeah, we all developed on the same planet. Oh, let's just get inside. Let the hunters deal with the bloody dropship. I do like how the drones appear to think, oh, he's gone. Why has Frank exploded? Ooh! It was in this game. I forgot that we end on the Arbiter, don't we? I always seem to remember it being Chief we finished it on. Unless it changed the order of that, I suppose. Right, let's stealth up and shank whoever's around this corner. Well, you know what? That'll work. I remember being amazed when I could see actual, there we go. Actual grenades like that there when they're flying through the air. I was absolutely amazed by that when I was playing, because most of the time you just get used to these weird little energy lines that it's like, oh wow, yeah, that's totally supposed to be bullets, and that's totally supposed to be a grenade. But the speed those are flying at, you don't expect it to actually... Oh, there's a hunter pair down there. I'd love to know how they got them into prison with their weapons still attached. I mean, a hunter is basically a walking tank. They've got to have lured them in there somehow. I know it's supposed to be like suspension of disbelief and all that, but it's just a hilarious situation to think about. Like they're playing brute basketball, baseball even. I am too tired to be recording today, really. I shouldn't be, but I need to get this game finished. I've got a new job starting in 2 days, which means I'm going to have very little time to actually play my way through it. There we go. I brought friends. I mean, is that moving? Oh god, that's moving.
Listen, you don't like me and I sure as hell don't like you.
Oh, hello, Johnson.
Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring. And we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
Oh yeah, he's gonna know when the giant purple spider just sweeps lasers over everything. Where on earth is there a banshee? Banshee, banshee, there's a banshee. Thank you very much, Major. Thank you, Steve. Really, I could always just land on the scarab and give it some cover, but then again, I don't know how many hits it takes. Gals were sort of a thing in Halo 2, weren't they? They were like the big bad, so it's quite funny seeing them fighting back against the Covenant. No. Them dealt with. Now this Banshee is pretty badly sparking. Also, gotta stay clear of the legs. The amount of times in Halo 2, when I originally played it, where I went near those legs, and it turns out when they hit you, they will flip you at speed in any direction. And when physics suddenly realises what you're doing, it punishes you hard. Okay, there's no Banshee down there in case I need it. So Johnson, if you actually want to fire the laser beam, that'd be a great help. Oh hell, stamp on him. That'll... Ow! See what I mean by about the legs? Well, I've got the Spectre, I suppose. Oh, all the way back here. Damn it. Maybe I should swap it out early. Or maybe I should take out the Spectre early. That also works. Also, ramming the turret, surprisingly effective. Wouldn't think it would be, but it is. How's that for a fancy flying? Come on, Johnson, get that vehicle moving. I'll get myself a new one. Oh boy, here's the Air Force. Scratch 1. Avoid the leg. Scratch 2. 3. 4. No, he's still flying. 5. It's also one of the first games where I noticed that vehicles had certain areas, if you hit them, you're more likely to kill the pilot. Like if you hit a Banshee on that, basically the head of it, at the front of the cockpit, you're less likely to cause as much damage as if you hit below the cowling, or even hit a Banshee from below. If you hit a Banshee in the rear, you're definitely taking out the pilot before you take out the aircraft. Let's attract their attention, shall we? There we go. Splash 1. I said splash 1. Nope, missed again. Splash 1. Nope. I said these hit the areas that are least armoured to take out the pilots before we take out the craft. In a minute, you'd imagine this wouldn't be flying too good, but it is. Johnson, you kind of missed the ground infantry. I know you've kicked over that Wraith, and that's great and all, but... you do have a giant death beam. Imagine that'd be useful to use. Oh, I love Johnson. Who voiced him actually? Come on, go down. There we go. Johnson, it's a giant laser beam. How do you miss 3 times with a giant laser beam? Looks like I'm going in first. Personally, I've torched the entire building, but hey-oh. I'll make sure that control system gets destroyed. Damn, Johnson, you did a number. Oop. Let's go sneaky, because I've got a feeling we're about to get ambushed. Because they sure as hell know we're coming. Yep, that looks like they're setting up a cordon. Shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting angry gorilla. You know I'm here. And the stupid drop grenades on themselves. Hello, Mr. Berserker. Goodbye, Mr. Berserker. Okay. Looks like there's a precise spot on their back that kills them. So don't help me take a shotgun to the chest, or even a brute shot. Let's try that again. That worked quite well last time. I'll hide down here. Let our stealth and active camouflage reload. And then we shall commence a sneak attack. It's almost as if they can see me on their motion trackers. Yeah, I don't think he will, mate. Generally when he gets a grenade to the face, it doesn't do good things for his health. Also, if you're going to bunch up like idiots, I won't take advantage. Ow! Bloody hell! As I was saying, take advantage of it. So we just got to stand there and shoot you in the face. Bloody hell, they can pick up some speed, can't they? Didn't even shoot him there. I don't know what took him out. I don't want you guys to thank. Well, let me give you a gift in greeting. That is the issue. However, if I get stuck in this trench network and they know where I am, they're just going to shoot at me all day. Also, if I fill this with grenades and set them all off, that's not going to end too well for me. Hey, Mr. Berserker. Come on, that's it. There we go, that's that problem dealt with. Could probably do with a shotgun, really, over the sword. But I can't be arsed looking to find it, so let's deal with Tartarus. Out of context, that sentence.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
Again, out of context.
Tartarus, stop. Impossible. Put down the icon. Put it down. And
Is that a brute skull, or is that an elite skull on Tartarus' shoulder?
Not understand. Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy. Is it?
I think we're well past heresy.
What is Halo's purpose?
Collectively, the 7.
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings?
Unfortunately, the brutes are complete fanatics.
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
See, this is also where the Arbiter suddenly realises, shit.
No, Arbiter! The great journey has begun, and the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
See, I'm not sure why the prophets are so eager to have the great journey happen. I think in the novels it's a case of when they find out that humans are considered reclaimers, when they first encounter us on the World of Harvest, it's kind of a case of they want to hold on to power because they realise if the humans... Oh god, there goes my help. Okay, you can one-hit kill me. Good to know. Okay. Not quite sure what the strange glowy energy field is around him. Yeah. But basically it's pretty much deal that they realise that shit, if we let the purpose of these human species become known, they'll end up being worshipped, and our whole religion is discovered to be a lie, where we're the heirs to the okay, good, that's a gravity lift. I thought that was some sort of disintegration beam. Also, Tartarus is now throwing a lot of stuff in there. How about we don't engage him in hand-to-hand combat? Not working out too good when we do try. I'm also running out of ammunition here. Okay, that's his shield generator. Please tell me he didn't follow me down here. Didn't follow me down here. Why can't I just grab the index from the beam? Good to know there's more leaks coming in, so I'm not just the only one dealing with him. He's down. Now what? I enter the beam powder. Hello, Miranda. You've been doing that the whole time? Looks like humans do have some advantages over other species. Tiny, so can fit through small spaces. And she received a lethal dose of radiation for reaching in there. Pretty sure if anything was inside that blast, they'd be dead. Or they'd be at least, because they use a specialist radiation, a lot of stuff would have been killed just by the particles heading out.
What's it doing?
Communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Uh-oh.
Failsafe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me...
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
Some distance away.
We've got This is Spartan 117.
I don't think they'd have hope of taking it out even if you didn't call it in.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
And we waited several years for that ending. Well, this has been Procrastinating Gaming. Thank you guys so much for following me as I once again return to the grounds of Halo in Halo 2. Thank you for following the series. I will of course be finishing the fight, moving on to Halo 4 and then Halo 5. Oh, hello. Yeah, every one of those spores is a little precursor cell that's gone mental.
Now that I am gone, but my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
Wonder if that was foreshadowing anything. Well, we all know it was. Main reason I'm back with this series is I kind of want to get it all uploaded and on the channel before Halo 6 inevitably gets announced and released, so I can do that as and when it's released. As I said, I have been rushing through this, so I do apologise if I come across a bit apathetic and tired and my commentary is a bit subpar. Main reason, basically, I've got a new job coming up in about 2 days that's going to eat into my time, and I wanted to get this game finished before I went and started doing that, because my schedule's basically going to get thrown up in the air whilst I figure out travel times and other stuff I'm doing alongside my job, such as my hobbies and exercise regime, having to sort all that out and then find the time to fit this in, as well as fit editing in. It's not going to eat into time for other stuff, but I'm quite glad we finished it. We will be doing Halo 3 next, and then we'll be doing ODST and Reach after we've done Halo 4 and 5. So that's the order everything's going to be done in. It's going to be Halo 3, Halo 4, Reach, no, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Reach and Halo ODST. The reason ODST is going to be last is it's a very short campaign, relatively, if you don't get lost doing it. I'm probably going to get lost, I mean, it's probably going to take a lot of time to do, and I still actually need to finish Alien Isolation at this point, as I've been stuck on a certain area for 4 days. Like I said, I've sort of rushed through this a little because I want to get the series finished so I can upload it to you guys before Halo 6 comes out and before my schedule gets disrupted. But as ever, this has been Procrastinating Gaming. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hit that subscription button if you want to stay in touch with the channel, and ring that bell to be notified whenever I upload. So far, I'm sticking to once a week, and so far I'm sticking to that. And as ever, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye.